Hello there and welcome to Heart Explained Therapy. Now, I need to explain how Black Lives Matter is racist, end of chat. Now, people will assume that's instantly a racist comment, and it's not. And you've got to think about this logically and rationally, because the reason I'm saying this is because the Black Lives Matter movement is actually creating more racists. It is actually doing the opposite to what it wants to do. It wants to highlight that there's hate crimes against black people, which there is, but it's highlighting it by being racist. It's highlighting it by segregating black people as different to white people. And this is racism. This is the thing that you don't want. And the reason that they are so unconscious to this is that they've only ever known persecution and pain from racism. So it's understandable in a way. But the psychological polarisation away from that pain makes you go that far that you can only ever see racism and you can only ever be racism. And they're not doing what Martin Luther King wants them to do, which is fight peacefully, to pass the message on peacefully, because there is no colour, there is no white or black people in the world, there is no ethnic segregation. This was man-made, toxic minds. And now let me tell you how I can prove to you that Black Lives Matter is a racist organisation. Racist in the sense of terminology. Go to their website now and you will see that they state and see that their race is separated from white people. And this is the racism. It's existing in the black people as much as white people. It's unconscious behaviour that creates racism, not people. It's people who are unconscious that are racist. Now, I'm not going to defend any racist organisation, but I'm going to highlight that if you listen to this now, me personally saying white lives matter more than black lives matter, how does it feel? Oh God, that's a terrible thing to say. It's racism, isn't it? And if I say all lives matter, that's white and black people. No, you don't get the point. Black people have had it worse than white people. White people have been privileged. Yes, I totally agree with that. But just like women who have been suppressed for thousands of years now and have only just rose to the same paid jobs and are becoming, sports players and sports presenters only just now, do you realise that they've polarised to be the masculine man? The very thing that we don't want females to be. We don't need females to be masculine. We need men to be masculine and feminine, and females to be masculine and female, and have the perfect balance so we can get along. Not so the alpha male dominates and persecutes anybody else. So the race is one. There is no such thing as sexuality or racism. It only exists in a toxic mind, an unconscious, stupid, idiotic mind. Now you need to be intellectual to even understand this, because you will just stereotype me. You will stereotype me into passing a message on that is completely against your belief system, but you only see one belief system. Now in the past, I know that black people have been persecuted and been treated badly. I understand that. But you don't segregate yourself. You don't say that you're brothers, you're one. You're united as one race against the white race to do away with racism. You say that no longer will you tolerate racism. All lives do matter, regardless of skin colour. Black, white, doesn't have to be mentioned. It doesn't have to be mentioned in an equality interview. We don't need to say that we have to be diverse. We don't have to say if there's a panel of presenters that all happen to be white, it doesn't mean that white privileged owner has done this purposely. Just like a diverse panel of just black presenters doesn't mean that we're just doing it to be politically correct, to make a statement. We don't have to promote people because of their skin. We've done that for thousands of years with white people. That was the problem. We saw a difference, and now we're polarising and still seeing a difference. It's complete madness. Black Lives Matter is completely racist. When you segregate yourself different to anybody else, you are a racist person. When you segregate that you deserve to live in this country and an immigrant doesn't, whether it's jobs, houses, money, economic, whatever bullshit you think of, you are wrong. When you say that a homeless person needs to get a job and do the things that I do, you are technically wrong. You haven't got a clue about consciousness. You don't understand consciousness. You don't understand being intelligent. Your intelligence that you know is based on all the information that you've read, and you've just totally wrong about it. And what does it cause? Constant unconsciousness going on and going on again forever. The whole of history just polarising to the very thing that you don't want to be. Racist, stupid, idiotic. Everything matters. Everything matters. But you don't have to segregate your own personal belief. You don't have to do that. And I know that you'll just think I'm being racist. You're not even conscious enough to understand the 7 minutes of points that I made. You just think that I'm racist. End of. You can't open up that mind. You can't crack open that unconscious egg. Maybe I'm just projecting now.